Hey guys, it's Aussie here, and welcome to episode 64 of the Berlin Dynamo series. Today's episode, we're going to be taking on Fortuna Dusseldorf in the first game, and then we've got Kaiserslautern in the third round of the DFB Pokal. So, a couple of very winnable games. Obviously, Kaiserslautern, they're still in 2 Bundesliga, and as you can see, Fortuna Dusseldorf are currently sitting on 3 points in the relegation zone. Worth mentioning as well, about a week or so ago in game time, I was actually offered the job to Dusseldorf. Of course, I rejected it as per usual. Another thing I want to quickly show you guys before we actually have a bit more of an in-depth look at the league table. Suspicious Aussie is now an icon at Berlin Dynamo. So we've actually gone from favoured personnel up to icon. And as you can see, there's a few familiar names in there. Obviously, Jakobsen for last season. Havicic just being a big contributor to the club. I want to have a look at his profile here. Been at the club for what? This is his fifth season, and every single season he's spent here, he's averaged over a 7 match rating, scoring 14 goals his first season in the 2 Bundesliga. So very impressive there. Last season got 10 assists for himself, helping us get promoted, of course. So he definitely deserves his spot. We got Susek in there as well, of course, the Regional Liga / 3 Liga legend that he is, and of course Sunset Bell, who had a pretty incredible half season at the club. You might remember. Actually, technically he spent 2 seasons here, but he did get sold, or he got sold on my behalf halfway through that 3 Liga season when we got promoted back into 2 Bundesliga. So, yeah, just wanted to show you guys that. I thought it was kind of a neat little thing. Noticed that after I got offered that job. So, yeah. Anyway, league table, move the face cam down and hopefully try and remember to bring it back up. I realised, looking back on last episode, I forgot to bring it back up. So there we go. We're currently in 6th place on 20 points. Don't ask me how, but we're actually beating some of these teams. And as you can see, we've got 6 wins this season. So very impressive. Another thing to mention is we have actually been beating the teams that we should be beating, if that makes sense. And I would say, based on our sort of trajectory, we're looking like we've already avoided relegation. We'll go back to last season. You pretty much need 30 points, and we're 10 points away from actually avoiding relegation. It's a weird little thing to look at. I mean, this season was slightly different, albeit Frankfurt stayed in as they won their playoff. But as you can see, you don't really want to be in the playoff because quite often they lose. It's sort of like a 50-50 at this rate. So, yeah, we want to make sure that we're nowhere near that. And at the moment, we're laughing. We're absolutely laughing. I thought it was going to be a bit more of a struggle. I know we've got a good team. Didn't really add any quality to it this season. I felt like I kind of just got like squad players to maybe like make it feel a little bit stronger. You know, we got a new right back as well. We got a couple of defensive midfielders. I didn't really feel like I actually added any starting quality, except for maybe Leroux. Leroux's probably the only one that actually looks like he could be a real starter for us. Anyway, let's go over the recent fixtures. I'll move the face cam back up before I forget as well. Of course, last episode was the incredible victory over Borussia Dortmund and the disappointing comeback down to earth against Cologne, losing to our promoted rivals in the 90th minute. Anyway, we did bounce back in the next game against St. Pauli, who I believe are rock bottom at the moment. We beat them 4-1. Pretty happy to get 4 goals on the score sheet. Bednarek with a 22-second goal in this game, breaking our fastest ever goal scoring record, which I believe was Senhaji, if I'm not mistaken. And then we gave Zajak, I think that was his first start of the season in this game. He's been improving quite a bit. I think he's still 18, as you can see there, currently out with a broken foot, which is very, very disappointing. But yeah, got himself a goal in the 10th minute and a 7.7 match rating. Had a penalty that Gel put away, and then Jakobsen on the score sheet there as well. They got a goal late on as well. Only shot on target, which is a little bit disappointing, but we move on. We then got absolutely destroyed by Bayern. It was 3-1 in the end. Probably could have been about 5-1, to be honest. Amofa scored a beautiful free kick to open the scoring. Abada got a goal. Sesko got a goal, had a goal disallowed. They then had another goal disallowed in stoppage time as well. We got a goal back through Bednarek, brought him onto the right-hand side, and LaRue on the left-hand side assisted him. At least we scored a goal. That was the positive I took from that one. We then went into the second round of the DFB Pokal against Paderborn, another 2 Bundesliga team, and beat them 3-1, albeit it was a come-from-behind victory. We went down 1-0 in the 10th minute from Bubba Barry, who was assisted by our former player, Abdou Aziz Barry, who is currently on loan. Thought that was pretty interesting and funny as well. And then Gel put on the burners, and Pavicic getting 2 assists there, and Bednarek once again on the score sheet with a Jakobsen assist for that goal. Happy days into the third round, which we'll take on Kaiserslautern today. We then managed a 2-2 draw against Heidenheim. They're a good side. They're a very good side, so I was okay. I was okay with this draw. I don't think we probably should have conceded 2 goals. As you can see, Mosquera had to play this game as Melges was out injured. A little bit frustrated with that one. Gel opened the scoring. They got 2 goals back. And then luckily for us, Jakobsen in the 95th minute, 5th minute of stoppage time, getting us a point. We then absolutely smashed Schalke, who I believe were in 2nd or 3rd place at this time. Again, come from behind victory, conceding again in the 10th minute. But Jakobsen with a goal, Abba with an assist, midfield, good to see. Bednarek with another goal there. He got himself an assist this game as well, assisting Gel for his first goal. And then Gel got a second goal with new right back Leg getting him an assist. And then unfortunately in the 37th minute, Gel had his hat-trick ruined by an offside decision. And the most recent game played was a very impressive home victory, 2-0 over Bayer Leverkusen. And as you can see, they had 1 shot on target. And we kept a clean sheet. So very impressive stuff there. Gel getting both goals in this game. 1 assist from Prevel and the other coming from Mera. And that's where we are. That's the reason why we're currently in 6th place. Currently sitting in a European spot. It's not going to finish that way. I think we will most likely sort of fall down into the bottom half, but I'll be very, very happy with the bottom half finish. As you can see, the finances are not looking too good. So we need to make sure that we have a good season and we get as much prize money as we possibly can to try and prop ourselves back up. As we are spending, or we're about to be spending, $300,000 per week, which is 32,000 higher than our actual wage budget at the moment. And I think we're on like, I think it's 1.2 mil per month for wages. So a little bit concerned with that. Obviously, we still have the loan repayments as well, which is like 300,000 per month as well. So it's a little steep. As you can see, we had that big increase all the way up to there, and we're pretty much halfway down. So concerning. Anyway, let's get into the lineup for today's game. It's going to be Melges. It's going to go with Davidson. Leg is out suspended. Traore is injured. Puljic is suspended. Zajak's also injured as well. And then we've got the African Cup of Nations. So Mputhi's out. Jabali's out. And I believe there's one more. Who was it? LaRue. LaRue's out as well with South Africa. So there we go. As a result of that, I mean, the back line's looking pretty bleak. We got Molina, we got Pettifer as our centre backs. Prevel's going to come in at left back. He's done okay when called upon, as you can see. Got a pretty good average rating at the moment. We've got Abba, we've got Regrawi in the middle. Pavicic, Mera's going to be on the left-hand side today. And then the usual suspects up top. Bench day, I think we don't even have a technical centre-back on the bench. It's something to be worried about, I guess. We got a Rose who can probably swap with Abba. who can play at centre back, albeit not very well. But we'll have to deal with that if we do pick up any injuries. I am very concerned. I know it's Dusseldorf and they're second from last, but I mean our entire back line at the moment is not sort of the first choice that I would like to put out. So goals could be conceded here in this game. Anyway, Abba's got the ball, goes to Mira, who plays it straight into one of their players. Goes out to Prevel now, which is good. Half decent cross for Gel, and it's 1-0. Good start, although it's probably going to be offside. Please be onside. I really need a goal here. It is the 10th minute. I feel like goals are always scored in the 10th minute. Whether it's my team or conceding against other teams, it's such a common game time for a goal to occur. It's very strange, very weird. Speaking of weird, we're actually up into third place. I don't think any other teams... Oh, Leipzig are playing. So other teams are playing. There you go. Anyway, Dusseldorf coming forward here. A bit of space on this right-hand side for them. Prevel, not the best defender in the world, shall we say. Hetterford does deal with that, though. Cannot get it clear enough. And they're in behind, and they've hit the crossbar. Crossbar does indeed save us there. Big time. All right, we're approaching halftime, which is good. I mean, not too many highlights. They haven't had a shot on target, but they did hit the crossbar there. We've had 5 on target, so Jakobsen not looking too clinical. Clinical is the word I was looking for. And there we go, halftime, 1-0 up. I'm going to say it was a good first half. I'm also going to ease both of our centre-backs off of hard tackling. So that's a concern. Both of them being on a yellow card. And Mira's picked up an injury now. And we technically don't really have a natural left winger. So it's going to be De Jong coming off the bench. The tall South Korean. Definitely more of a striker than an inside forward, but we're just going to have to deal with that problem today. Ooh, it's a half-decent shot there from Dusseldorf. Just wide. Is it a corner? It might have been a save. All right, they're going to swing it in. They might go short, actually. They do indeed. It's actually not a half bad move, although Molina does deal with it. I was going to say, do we look at subs now? But I mean, Jakobsen probably the only. I mean, we got Vestergaard, and that's it. I guess so. Vestergaard is the Danish player. I think I bought him like 2 or 3 seasons ago. Or signed him. Did I sign him on a free or buy him? I can't remember. Either way, he's spent like the last season or 2 on loan. And today he comes on to play a Bundesliga game, I guess. Fair play to him. Probably played most of his football in 3 Liga. All right, Davidson to Reguagui. Goes all the way back to Pettifer. Oh, nice ball. Vestergaard could have had a first goal. He could have actually scored that one. I might even... Let's make another sub here. I'm going to go Zivkovic on for fellow Croatian Pavicic. He was signed as a bit of a squad player, so it's probably good to get him out there on the pitch. What are these two doing? Absolute morons, the pair of them. That was absolutely terrible. And it's going to lead to a goal because it's a penalty. And it's going to lead to a red card. Oh my goodness. Oh, sorry, Vestergaard. I guess you're coming off. Oh my god. Absolute morons, the pair of them. Did he miss the penalty? What happened there? What just happened? I'm guessing you missed the penalty on the highlight. Did I just black out for a minute or what? That was so strange. We didn't even see the penalty. I mean, they score a goal anyway. It's going to be hopefully offside. I honestly don't know what happened there. I guess he just missed it. It's awarded. Oh, was it outside the box? I could have sworn it was inside the box. Anyway, it's 1-1 now. They've scored an equaliser. We're down to 10 men, so I don't really blame them. It's going to move Gel central there. So he's a bit more of a focal point throughout the whole tactic. I'm almost concerned that we're about to concede another goal, though, because Abba is not exactly a natural centre-back. Not really a natural anything, to be honest. Oh, they've hit the... Oh, that's offside. Referee. Please be offside. Please be offside. I need to not be losing against Dusseldorf, who are coming second last. Thank you. Oh, at least, we'll drop 2 points. I don't want to drop all 3. Be catastrophic. Can we win, though? Prevel. Do it, son. Do it. Do it for the fame. Oh, it's hit the post. Oh, come on. So close. We're in the 94th minute. Abba with a corner kick. Taking his sweet ass time. Come on, mate. Let's get this show on the road. There we go. Into the box. Cleared away. Aruz is going to get it. Is it a ruse or a rouse? I don't want to say arouse. It's kind of a weird thing to say. Anyway, Regragui shoots, and it's just wide. Yeah, it's a draw. It's going to finish a draw. That's unfortunate. It is what it is, though. I can't really falter it too. Oh, don't score. Oh, come on. I had to jinx it. The 96th minute. I want to slam the desk. I'm not going to, but I want to slam it so bad. 6.2 for Melgez. Come on, man. Alina with a 6.2 as well. I'm fighting the temptation. And then they're upset with my team talk. Get out of the team. Neither of you even deserve to be in the team. I'm over that. Slouch down in my chair as well. Ah, that's so frustrating. Pettifer with a red card. 2 goals in 10 minutes. Well, 16 minutes technically. And Vestergaard. He played like 20 minutes. Alright. Well, I'm going to join you guys back for the DFB Pokal game against Kaiserslautern. I'm expecting a much better performance in that one. I'm very, very frustrated. And like I said, the desk is surviving right now. Alright, so we're getting the lineup here for Kaiserslautern. Only real changes, we've got Puljic back in at centre-back, Leg has come back in at right-back, and then Bednarek has come back in. Obviously, Mira picking up an injury. Pettifer was dog shit, picked up a red card. And yeah, Leg comes in for Davidson because he also didn't play very well in the last game either. Not that Leg is much of a replacement, but it is what it is. Anyway, I think in the last game I sort of played a bit of the second string team, especially striker-wise. And then I ended up having to bring both Gel and Jakobsen on. So I figure we may as well prevent that from happening today and just pretty much start them from the get-go. I think Kaiserslautern are a better team compared to Paderborn anyway, as far as the 2 Bundesliga goes. Alrighty, Leg with a throw-in. Of course, I remember Bennett from last season. He scored, I think, 2 goals against me. Bednarek gets in there. He's finding his feet. He belongs in the Bundesliga. Couldn't really get it done in 2 Bundesliga last season. Maybe it was I don't know. I don't even know what it would be, but getting it done this season, and that's all that matters. Absolutely smashing it so far. And I remember, I think it was 2 episodes ago, I was sort of talking about the inside forwards weren't really doing anything. They weren't contributing. All of a sudden, they're playing magnificently. That was Molina with the assist. I don't know what Molina's doing up there. I am saying Molina, M-O-L, not Molina. I know it sounds very similar. It's my thick Australian accent. Gel, oh, nearly gets himself a goal out of nothing there. A little bit unfortunate. Reguagui's got a yellow card, so I'm going to quickly ease him off tackles. Don't want him picking up a second. We saw what happened last game, and we ended up losing that game. So, no repeats, please. Bednarek looks like he's running things in today's game. Out to leg. Goes inside Pavicic with a good cross. Jakobsen straight at the goalkeeper. Nice little move, though. Nice little move indeed. Molina's on a 7.1. 7. Anyway. Alright, legs on a 6.6. I said he was pretty bad. I don't know who's worse between him and Davidson this season. Davidson was... I think this is above his level. He's still only a 2.5 star player. Legs sort of 2.5 star, 3 star. Don't really know what to make of him. He might need a season, potentially. He's only young, so he's only like 22. So I won't sort of write him off just yet. Oh, that looks dangerous. Kaiserslautern equalise on the stroke of halftime as well. 45th minute. Not good. Not good. Very frustrating to be level. Started to come into the game a little bit at the end there, so no repeats, please. Molina's on a yellow as well. Likes his yellow cards, doesn't he? It's 2 in 2 games now. Their team doesn't look that good at the moment. They've got a 7.2 and a 7.4 out there. Everyone else is underneath a 7. Although their goalkeeper's on a 6.8 and ours is on a 6.6. Anyway, we'll make a change. Who are we going to take off? Both strikers are looking pretty terrible today. I'll go for Gel, only because he's more fatigued and he's also on a yellow card. Maybe Zivkovic as well? Go Dos Santos for ABBA. I'm not going to bring Reguagui off. I know he's on a yellow card, but he's somewhat performing. Got himself an assist there as well. And Prevel's picked up a knock now. Goes from bad to worse. I don't think we actually have anyone to replace him as Bednarek's header goes over. Who have we got? We've literally got no one that can play left back. What about Davidson? No. No. Anybody? Pulic? No. Okay. What are we gonna do here? Or do I just leave him on? He's actually playing pretty good. I'm gonna leave him on the pitch. Sort of a big no-no, because he's gonna get probably a more severe injury as a result of it, but can't really justify taking him off. Can't justify it, because we're losing, and I don't want to lose. Prevel. Header's going to go just wide there. That's unfortunate. Looks like it's going to go to extra time as well. Unless they score a goal here. They're in behind. He's onside. Is he? He might be offside there. I think there's no VAR, so the fact that the linesman called it. Is there VAR? I guess there is. Anyway, it's disallowed. He's offside. It did look like the defender stepped up just in time. Okay. Extra time. Don't like that. Not really what I wanted. Are we going to go to penalties again? We know what happened last time. against Leipzig in the Pokal final. De Jong. Oh, he's got 2 opportunities to score and he hasn't done either. Come on. Come on, man. This is your bread and butter. This is a cup game. Come on, Dos Santos. Bang it in. We go all the way back. Puljic. To Molina. He's got Davidson. Plays him. Inside. Pavicic. Oh, come on. Getting silly now. Alright, we've got lots of highlights. We need to kick something into gear. I do not want to go to penalties because I feel like we'll lose. Alright, Prevel. Still injured with that knock. He's on a yellow card now as well. Probably need to ease him off, if I'm being perfectly honest. Is he on a yellow? Yes. Cool. Puljic to Prevel. Bednarek goes backwards. Going sideways. Need a bit of forward action here. Puljic, risky pass. There was absolutely no one between him and Molina then. Davidson. Need a bit of magic. You're versing 2 Bundesliga opponent. De Jong. Yes. Yes. It's an own goal. We'll take it. I don't care. As long as we don't concede here. And we finish the game. I do not want penalties. That is something I do not want. Both my strikers are on terrible ratings. Let's just get this game over and done with, please. Bad spot for a throw-in. We've literally thrown it into their team. And we are so lucky not to concede there. What just happened? That was terrible. Alright, Prevel. Jakobsen, who's done absolutely nothing today. He's on a 6.4. Regragui. Wide. I wonder if I should maybe do the player trait looks for pass rather than shot for my defensive midfielders. I feel like maybe I should. I was going to say if that's a penalty, I'm going to lose my mind. They're absolutely passing it around our box, and they've scored. Oh, you can't write it. You can't write it. 118th minute. Wow. I have no words. This episode, oh, we've just scored. Disregard everything I said. Jakobsen, thankfully, decides to pop up in the 119th minute and puts it in the back of the net. It's like, you know what? I don't really feel like taking a penalty today. I'll just go and score a goal, and he did. I was about to say that this episode's turning into a bit of a train wreck, but we're looking like we're going to go into the quarterfinals here. And it looks like we've done it the hard way. Even against Paderborn, we were actually losing in that first half. All right, Bednarek, can we get a second? Jakobs. But for 2 minutes, he turns it on for 2 minutes and he scores 2 goals. Sir, can you please score in the league? That'd be much appreciated. It went from a 6.4 to an 8.5 in 2 minutes. 2 minutes. 3 minutes, technically. Davidson with an assist, Bednarek with an assist. And we're through to the next round. Good stuff. Okay, Rostock actually knocked out Cologne there. I just noticed we were the home team. That means Kaiserslautern is higher rated than us. How does that make any sense? We're a Bundesliga team. They're a 2 Bundesliga team. Hello? Not that I'm complaining. It's a home game, and obviously it worked out for us. And luckily, Prevel's only out for a week. Another 640 into the bank balance as well. Going to help. It's half of our monthly wage. Love that. Bednarek with a man of the match performance as well. And we are looking pretty. We're in 7th. So we're slightly behind where we started the episode. That is perfectly fine. I am happy with that. We're through to the quarterfinals of the DFB Pokal as well. So yeah, make sure you drop a like on the video, guys. Our progression. Hopefully we can make another final this season. That'd be very, very cool to see. As always, there's only 65% of you guys out there that are not subscribed. It'd be nice to try and get that number a little bit lower. 50% would be pretty awesome. So make sure you subscribe to the channel here. You can turn on the notifications and be notified when these episodes come out. At the moment, I've got like a pretty decent stock of episodes in advance. So yeah, I don't know. They might be daily by this point. I have no idea. I'm doing them every other day at the moment, or I have been sort of up for a while up until this point maybe. We'll just have to wait and see. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. As always, take it easy and goodbye.